Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are, what you're doing, and what time you're watching this video. There is some big shit going down in Throne and Liberty right now. I was on Reddit this morning, as I kind of always do, and I was just, scrolling through Magic and Throne and Liberty, and then I started seeing some Reddit posts like this one. When you wake up and you're at negative 80,000 Lucent, ting! And I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I looked at this one about RMT punishments. And then I saw this one about RMT buyers not being able to that's some English right there. Participate in PvP. And then I saw this one. They aren't getting banned. They still have their gear and top guilds. And then I saw this one, negative 7,894,002 Lucent. And then I saw this one, negative 96,000 Lucent, negative 8,000 Lucent. And this one that was already here again. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, Throne and Liberty posted an enforcement actions update that basically says they've been monitoring RMT, real money transaction activity, and have begun enforcement actions on players engaging in prohibited activity. Any players impacted may see their Lucent balance go negative. Those players are also sanctioned and will have restricted access to the auction house until their Lucent balances are brought into the positive. To accompany these, we wanted to take a moment to reiterate our stance on RMT. We have a zero tolerance policy for RMT within our games. If you are caught engaging in these types of activities, you will be punished on an escalating basis, taking into account the severity of RMT, and the number of previous infractions, all the way up to permabans. If a player RMTs Lucent, we will take it away. Spending the Lucent after receiving it will not prevent disciplinary action. Participating in RMT activity negatively impacts the economy and the gameplay experience for all players by empowering bot activity, encouraging fraudulent transactions, and compromising the hard work of players who follow the rules. We are focused on maintaining a fair and equal playing environment. Basically, if you're going to buy money, they want you to buy the money from them. It's hilarious, right? You look and you're like, you can just go buy Lucent already, but that wasn't even good enough. They wanted cheaper Lucent and then went to buy this. It's interesting to see. I haven't played today, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because you think about it, these whales, basically, who are spending a bunch of money on RMTs, were kind of not funneling, but they would have been the ones spending a lot of money on the auction house. And I mean, the auction house up to this point has been pretty balanced in that you list something on the auction house, it sells pretty quickly. I am a little bit concerned that that may change, and because people can't whale out as cheaply anymore. I mean, who knows what the auction house is going to look like? Is it still going to function the same way? Like, if I list something, is it still going to sell in pretty good time? Is it going to take longer? It'll be interesting to see how that goes. But people were reporting, I don't know if it's in any of these Reddit threads, but I don't see it, but basically people have been reporting that straight up guilds have been dissolved because of this. Like, they just said, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Tag them, force them into like a weird color and make it obvious who they are. Except I don't really get it. Anyways, I hope they released a list of in-game names or guilds that were banned, like in BDO. Yeah. They should have a leaderboard of who has the highest negative Lucent balance. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But like guilds are dissolving. Like, I read a comment somewhere, people were saying, "Oh, my guild leader like stepped down, said he had to focus on IRL things." The reality is these people can just go make different accounts again and then be in the same position as they were before. But yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to shake out in the servers in the auction house and things like that. How the top guilds are going to end up after this. It's just so funny, man. They give you a direct line to just be able to buy Lucent, and you still go out of your way to try and cheek a little bit of money. And like this guy, no point in even doing RMT because you save any money. Yeah, like I don't know. So you could have bought it anyway, but you just wanted to buy it for cheaper. I don't know. It's kind of funny that they even give you a direct avenue and people still can't use that avenue. I'm really curious to see how it shakes out in the long term, but I just saw this video. I just saw this on Reddit this morning, and I was like, I got to make a video talking about this. This is absolutely hilarious. Maybe some people don't follow. Maybe they watch YouTube and don't pay attention to Reddit or Twitter or anything like that. So if you knew about this already and you just wanted to see somebody reiterate it, then that's cool. If this is new to you, that's cool. Comment below. I'd be really curious. Has your guild been impacted by this? Has anyone you know been impacted by this? Have you been impacted by this? Has your guild dissolved? Has your server been fine? How's the auction house look? I'm only on one server, so I don't have a lot of area to go explore and see the repercussions from, but I would love to hear from you below on how this has shaken out for you. If it's even been a big deal at all, maybe it hasn't changed anything. But yeah, that's it for me. Please like and subscribe. Subscribing is free. It helps me a lot. Please follow on Twitch. The link is in the description. It's also free, also helps me a lot. And that's it for me. So see you in Throne and Liberty, and peace out. Thanks. Bye.